Charlotte, North Carolina, our latest, and last, version of a Carolina Panthers big board differs from the first iteration in two significant areas. This one includes potential day 3 targets and a few quarterbacks. A month after Dave Canales indicated at the owners' meetings the Panthers would keep 3 quarterbacks, we've heard some buzz that Canales and general manager Dan Morgan could take one during the draft. Even after going all in to draft Bryce Young at number 1 a year ago, adding another quarterback in the draft makes sense for a couple of reasons. Veteran backup Andy Dalton is in the final year of his contract. Both Canales and Morgan were in Seattle with GM John Schneider, who got his start in Green Bay under Ron Wolf. The former Packers GM once took quarterbacks in 7 of 8 drafts, despite having some guy named Favre as the starter. Only one of those quarterbacks was drafted higher than the 5th round, Aaron Brooks in 1999. Given the Panthers' other needs, it seems likely Morgan wouldn't take a QB until the 3rd day of the draft, if he takes one at all. We've had Leggett going to the Panthers in our last 2 mocks. The team has seemingly been interested in the fast, physical receiver from early in the pre-draft process, meeting with him twice at the Senior Bowl and taking a big contingent to Columbia for his pro day. Leggett pulled in 7 touchdowns last fall, averaged 17.7 yards a catch and was clocked at 22.3 miles per hour against Mississippi State, the fastest time by a ball carrier in the NCAA or NFL. Ladd McConkey, Georgia. The fast but diminutive McConkey has become a Panthers favorite among the mock draft crowd. And for good reason. Despite fairly pedestrian numbers for the Bulldogs, McConkey is very quick in and out of his cuts and can separate, an attribute that was largely missing among the Panthers receivers in 2023. Adonai Mitchell, Texas. At 6'2" and 205 pounds, Mitchell is appreciably bigger than McConkey and ran a slightly faster 40 at the combine. The two were teammates at Georgia, where Mitchell caught the go-ahead touchdown in the 2021 National Championship game. Mitchell had a big season in his one-year stop at Texas, leading the Big 12 with 11 receiving touchdowns and averaging 15.4 yards a catch. Keon Coleman, Florida State. Coleman is a long athlete who can jump. And in this age of specialization, the 6'3", 213-pounder spent parts of 2 seasons on Tom Izzo's basketball team at Michigan State before concentrating on football. Coleman, whose cousin is Cowboys wideout CeeDee Lamb, uses his size and strength well to make contested catches, some of which were the result of lacking the elite speed to separate. Xavier Worthy, Texas. From a purely speed standpoint, no one can top Worthy, who set a combine record with 4.21 second clocking in the 40. But Worthy has a slight frame, 5'11", 165, and could have difficulty defeating press coverage.